What's going on, guys? It's your boy Keystar, back at it again with another action figure unboxing review. Today we've got the SH Figuarts Dragon Ball Resurrection F Freeza figure. The reason I'm doing this one is because everyone's doing the new Freeza release recently and I haven't got it yet, and it's quite good value. It's only like 30 or 40 bucks, but I haven't got that one yet anyway. So I thought I'd review my old SH Figuarts Resurrection F Freeza from when I was a nipper, when I first started collecting and didn't look after my things, just so I can show you a bit of things, what not to do and such. And yeah, and I won't babble on too long, so before we start, can you smash that like button, notifications about all that boring stuff that you don't want to hit. And we've got our random item of the day, which is a set of Mr. Kipling Angel Slice Cakes. These are beautiful. I don't know if they're anywhere but England, they might be, but either way, they're absolutely beautiful, and eat them because they're lovely. And yeah, and we'll get straight into it. I've already got him out the box, as you probably know, but regardless, that isn't a problem. So we've got the front of the box. I actually got this from Australia. I think it was a Funko Pop store in Australia. So when it arrived, the box was crushed, as you can see. It's like indented, so obviously back when I was younger, I wasn't bothered about figure boxes and such, so it didn't bother me that much, but it attacks my anxiety now. But either way, front of the box, Freeza there looking awesome with his Halo art, window display, Tamashii seal of improvement, Tamashii seal, side, Freeza there, back, Freeza and Goku duking it out on Namek, Freeza doing his energy effect and looking like a badass Japanese shebang terms, bottom, an art of Freeza there looking pretty awesome, side, more arts of Freeza, top, energy effect, yada yada yada, and with that, we'll get it open, 3, 2, 1. So here is our crazy boy looking absolutely awesome, and I have to admit, it is a nice figure. Kingo actually made me laugh with this one because he said he thinks it's too bright. The paint is too white, but he's probably right, to be honest. The glare is crazy on this guy, but either way, it looks awesome. Everyone likes Frieza's streamline, badass look in the Namek saga, and you just can't go wrong with it, to be honest. I absolutely adore it myself. So we may as well start from the top without babbling too much. We all know what he looks like. Lord Freeza. He's got that white finish. He's got that pearlescent dark purple on his head, looking absolutely awesome. He actually has red eyes. I don't know if you can see that very well, but he does have red eyes. Painted very, very good. The lines in his face. He's got dark purple lipstick, as all dudes have to wear, clearly. Black ear shading, very nice. Nothing really at the back of his head at all. Just kind of a white and grey skin tone throughout, with a sheen of purple or red, that seems. With literally tints of blue, I think. There's various colours in this, and I don't know if mine has actual paint fade because it's old. And I left it in a weird location, so it probably has a discoloration, but regardless, this is what you're basically looking for. The shoulder pads I like. I used to think they were black, but they're not. They're actually a dark purple, I think, in an attempt to make it seamless, but it's not very seamless. Mine are discoloured a little bit, so they do look black, but in the new Freeza release, regardless, they've made the shoulder colour purple and the joint colour exactly the same purple, which is a really good improvement. Again, just white for his hands, purple, black fingernails. His chest part, again, a pearlescent purple. It's not mirrored, it's a bit loose. As I said, this is a very old one for me. I got this like years ago, the Tradder. Yeah, so not much for our boy Freeza. There's not really much I can say about him. We know what he looks like. The white, the blue shading, the tints of red throughout. Probably discoloration because he's old. The purple painted, I guess, adequately. There is bleed. It's not amazing. It's not the best work I've seen from Tamashii. But at the end of the day, it looks like the character. And that's what we asked for in these figures. So there you go, guys. So I don't know if you've picked up the new release, the reissue of Freeza with the Dragon Ball, but I've heard that Freeza is much better. And also even the original, which I like very much with the shading, because Tamashii's, like, after a certain point, they stopped giving us shading on our figures. And this is proof of that. It's just pure white with little weird colours of blue throughout. So it's nice if you just want a shelf filler. But at the end of the day, they could have done better. But it's nice regardless. It's Lord Freeza, and we need one in our collection. So we'll get into Articulation without babbling too long. So it's quite good actually for Freeza. I'm not too scared about articulating him because he's quite a short guy. He's about 4 inches tall. So you get really good swivel at the head. I'm actually not scared because of how old he is to swivel it round. It's a really narrow ball peg, so just be careful. But you can look up about that far. And then his neck's on a single as well. You get neck swivel all the way around, left and right, yada yada, all that boring shabazz. And you can look down really far. So that's quite good for Mr. Freeza. His arms are on single ball pegs, but they go really, really high. They actually go beyond 90. So you'll never see me doing that to a figure ever again on this channel. So you get nice backwards and forwards pivot. You get a nice thin ball peg, back, forward, yada yada. You get a swivel at the bicep. Be careful though, because those are very narrow. And as you can see, mine's loose from interchanging the hand effects. So don't overdo it, because you will ruin it. But yada, it's there. You get a single, in fact, is that a double? No, you actually get a double elbow hinge, which is quite interesting on such a small figure. You get a wrist at the hand and yada yada, side to side. So that's it for the arms. For the abdomen, be careful, because this part here, as you can see, my guy's getting loose already. This part is a swivel piece there, so don't pop that out because you will be crying, because it'll look stupid without it. You get an abdomen crunch backwards and forwards, left and right, very good. And you get a waist crunch really far back. Again, a single ball peg, you can literally see it there, so don't snap it off. But you do get really good range with Freeza. I'm surprised how much range you actually get. And you have to forgive me, guys, because at this moment there is a storm and there is the sound of wind and rain. So if I do sound a bit distorted, please forgive me for that one. You do get articulation at his tail, so you get a single ball hinge at his tail that goes all the way around. You can't articulate the tail itself, but it is there. Sorry, the rain. The rain is very, very loud here today, guys. So yeah, quite good at the tail, which is nice. Freeza's iconic tail. At the legs, you get really far forward to 90, quite far back, but it does look ugly because it is a single ball peg, but nonetheless it is good. You don't get a thigh swivel, but you can twist it if you want to. You get a double jointed knee, one at there, and it can go all the way to his tail and further if you want to. So that's really good. No swivel, it's just all one piece. And then you get ankle swivel and ankle pivot at Lord Freeza's feet, and no toe hinge because he's an alien character and they didn't give him one. So with that is everything for our boy Freeza. I've just totally dislocated every single one of his joints and made him look really weird. But yeah, very good. If you want a Freeza and you want to put him in poses, get him beaten up by Goku or wrecking some people, it's actually quite a nice figure. And because it's, as I said, because it's an old one, which I got ages ago, and things were already damaged, I wasn't really scared to pose him. So that was quite interesting. What we'll do next, guys, is we'll get out the accessories. So what we're going to do, we're going to go to the top cam. And this is where I give myself anxiety because of how I've damaged this figure previously. So if you just give me 1 second, guys. So our boy does come with a few interesting pieces. He comes with the face he's already got, as you can see there. He comes with a teeth gritted face, which is the one I damaged because I left it on something that was like red ink and it bled all throughout the face. And I'll just show you that now. And I kind of destroyed it, as you can see there. So I had to sand it down to try and get this red marker off, this red paint. And I ended up ruining it. So I will have to get another Freeza at some point. He also comes with a screaming face, as you can see there, which is quite good. He comes with various hands, open palm, pointing hands, fist hands, and another open palm. He comes with 2 blast effect hands, which is really good. He comes with an interchangeable tail for when you put him on the display stand, which is quite nice. Can't argue with that. He comes with a folded arm effect piece, and he comes with like cupped feet pieces for when you want to put him on a stand or whatever you want to do with it. That's up to you. And then the best part of the figure is he comes with 2 energy ball blast effects, which is really, really good because Tamashii never ever include that anymore usually, which is really nice to see. And then he comes with the Tamashii display stand, as you know there, which is a bit flimsy, so I don't bother with it. So yeah, that's everything for Lord Freeza. I'm gonna interchange a few of the heads for you quickly before we wrap up and do a comparison with another figure. So I'll be back with you in just a second, guys. And guys, I also forgot to mention it comes with this awesome halo energy effect. Well, not energy effect, it's just a halo effect piece, so you can have him either however you want. You can have him just regular Freeza destroying a planet, or you can have Freeza from the Resurrection F or Tournament of Power when he was dead and he got resurrected from hell. So that's just nice. It's not amazing, it can only fit into this stoic headpiece. The others don't have the hole in the top, but anything we get extra is just a nice addition, and it just makes the figure worth having, just having little pieces of extra. So that's nice, guys. We go to damaged, miscoloured face Freeza there, but from afar it don't look too shabby. It looks like he's been punched in the gut. So just a standard teeth gritting face there, which is quite nice. And finally we got fed up Namek Saga Freeza when he's about to blow up the world with his Emperor Death Ball, whatever it's called, Planet Buster attack, because he's fed up with Goku and the Super Saiyan. So yeah, quite nice. All in all, I'm going to give this figure an 8 out of 10, purely for the fact it comes with an energy effect. This energy ball, just a bit of plastic Tamashii, you put a bit of a pearlescent sheen on, and it makes all the difference. It makes a simple figure with not much going for it turn into something lovely. Just adding that bit of extra jazz to it and making it come alive. So I don't know why you don't do this more often. So in the future, Tamashii, if you are watching, I'd like to see more energy effects. Unfortunately, guys, the new reissue doesn't come with the energy ball, but it does come with some extras like a Dragon Ball and such. So it's not too bad, and the paint's better on the new reissue, so I would recommend picking it up. This figure was 50 to 60 bucks when I first got it. The new re-release reissue is only like 35 bucks plus shipping, and for UK 40 bucks plus shipping. So if you like Freeza, grab this, because once it's gone, and it is worth a grab. Absolutely epic in every way. And I think that's all we're going to do for this one, guys. So if you just give me 2 seconds, I'm going to get Vegeta in and we're going to do a quick comparison. So last time. So there we are, dudes. There's Vegeta and Freeza side by side as they hate each other in every way. I'd be interested to see how this battle would go down on Namek if Vegeta was the one to turn Super Saiyan. One of my personal favourite SH Figuarts. It's simple. It didn't come with an energy effect, which it should have done, but the shading and the simplicity on the face and the hair is just awesome. You can tell the effort they've put into the quality of the shading and the sculpt work, and even the plastic on this one. Even the battle suit is shaded, and it just looks more authentic, whereas the cheaper plastic on these reissues really does get to me sometimes. But nonetheless, they do look awesome together, and these two look awesome in a showdown diorama. So do pick him up if you can find Freeza, the new reissue. He'll be coming into stores very soon. Don't miss out on it. And even if you want to grab the Resurrection F version, this version right here, if you do see this and it's for 50 bucks, 60 bucks, grab it anyway, because I do think it holds up really well with the other figures. And as I said, purely for the fact you get 2 energy blast effects to make the figure come alive. Tamashii don't often do that in their figures. So very awesome and very good. So that's it for this one, guys. I don't want to babble on too long. Yeah, it was just a quick one because everyone's doing the Freeza reissue review. I wanted to show you how this one still holds up. So yeah, like I said, a quick summary. Paint job, pretty poor. Mine's got blemish and bleed from my own doing. I left it in a dodgy place and it got discoloured, but nonetheless, they didn't do much with the white paint, but it looks like Freeza and he's streamlined. He's badass. He's awesome. He has got a tiny bit of shading, so as I said, it doesn't affect how he looks like. We still all know who he is and it's still a nice figure, but what makes all the difference is this energy destruction ball effect with the pearlescent sheen. Very nice, and it would be nice to get a purple one as well. So Tamashii, keep giving us the energy effects and keep doing what you're doing, and it does hold up well with any Dragon Ball SH Figuarts in your collection, which is absolutely awesome. So yeah, thank you for watching, guys. Be sure to like, subscribe, all that boring jazz that you don't want to hear. Thank you for coming down. Thanks for your patience with my dodgy ass reviewing skills. Thank you just for taking your time to watch. It really means a lot to me. And big thank you to all the new subscribers. You guys are epic. We're getting closer and closer to that 250 subscriber mark, which is absolutely awesome, and I love that. So yeah, really appreciate that. Can you keep liking and subbing, all that boring jazz? Drink all your water, stay safe, be wholesome, do good things, keep collecting cool things to keep your mind off anxiety or whatever you're going through. And as always, guys, Lord Freeza destroying the planet, and the badass Vegeta say stay safe and keep collecting.